What are the best audiences to target with YouTube ads for 2024? Because things have changed a lot when it comes to YouTube ads targeting, especially quite recently. And in this video, I'm going to show you the top audiences that you need to target with YouTube ads. I'm going to show you the best targeting practices, and I'm going to show you exactly what you need to avoid. So we're going to go over everything from A to Z in this video specifically. Okay, so with that being said, let's just get started. Now, first of all, what you need to know is that you can no longer target keywords, videos, specific channels, specific topics, and so on. So this has been going on in 2023, but everything basically is becoming more automated with targeting. Google is basically taking a lot of options when it comes to targeting from us marketers, and everything is becoming more AI based and more automated. So that being said, you have mainly two targeting options that you can use. So first of all, you can target people based on who they are, aka demographics, events, and so on. And then you can also target people based on what they are actually searching for, aka custom intent and keywords. So that being said, let's just break down the best audiences that you need to target in order for YouTube ads. So a principle that you need to follow when it comes to YouTube ads targeting is you need to start closest to home. So what I mean by that, you need to start out with narrow, laser focus specific audiences, and then you need to broaden as you're going to scale your account. But again, you need to start out with very specific audiences and people who already know you, if you can actually do that. So the perfect list to start with is going to be a remarketing list. So potentially you've run Facebook ads in the past and you have a lead list, or you have like an email list of leads, basically people that have interacted in the past with your business. So you can actually upload a list like this to Google, and you can actually target those people. So the way you would do that is you would go to Audience Manager, Tools, Audience Manager, your data segments, and then you would create here a custom segment, and you would basically upload a customer list, and you can upload here a file manually and add your list, and then you can target those people. Okay, so this is pretty much going to be like your remarketing audience, and again, it's going to be limited because obviously you have a limited amount of leads on the list. But again, this is the type of audience that you want to get started with when it comes to targeting. So the next type of audience is going to be your YouTube audience. So if you have a YouTube channel, you can target your subscribers, you can target your viewers, you can target people who like your videos or share your videos, and so on. The secret to this is you have at least 50,000 subscribers, and you need to have active subscribers, okay? Because if you had a channel like, whatever, 12 years ago, you used to post videos, not now you don't do this anymore, and you haven't posted a video in like, 10 years, that audience is probably not going to be super engaged, and it's probably going to be pretty cold. So the key to this is, again, having at least 50,000 subscribers and having an engaged audience. So you can actually segment these audiences in the sense that you can create a audience only for subscribers, another audience only for viewers, and another audience for people who like to share your videos. So the way you would create these audiences, again, is pretty simple. You will go back to your data segments, you'll go here, and you would add YouTube users, basically. Here, you would just select your channel, and then you're basically going to target people based on like subscribers and what actions they did, specifically regarding your YouTube videos. Okay, so again, subs, viewers, likes, and shares. So these are warm campaigns, and these are going to be limited. You cannot scale using these campaigns, obviously, because they are basically limited on your leads and on the people who are on your warm list. So again, these are the campaigns that you want to get started with because these are going to have the biggest chance of success when it comes to YouTube ads targeting. However, the best campaigns when it comes to cold traffic are going to be custom segment search and custom segment interest. Okay, you are going to create these audiences by using keywords. So the way you would do that is you would go again to Audience Manager, you would go to custom segments, and then you would go here and create a segment. You can name the segment whatever you want. I'm just going to say like creating audience, something random. It doesn't really matter. And as you can see here, we have two options. So we can target people based on interest, or we can target people who search for any of these terms on Google. Okay, so the first audience, which is going to be much more laser targeted, is going to be custom segment search. So it's going to be this option right here, people who search for any of these terms on Google. And then the next audience, which is a lot more broader than segment search, is going to be segment interest. Okay, so let me just give you an example. The way you would create this audience is you would type in here specific keywords that your people and your customers are looking out for and are searching for on Google and YouTube. So, for example, let's just say that you're going to sell a trading course, and yeah, you just want to sell to people who want to learn more about trading. So, I would just type in, for example, how to improve trading, and we would actually find these. Okay, so how to do trading in stock market, how to invest in share market for beginners, how to learn stock market trading for beginners. Okay, so let's just choose this one, and let me show you this. Okay, so here ideally you're gonna put in at least 5 to 10 keywords. okay? And you need to build out multiple audiences, but we're going to talk about that later. So what you need to know is that, again, this is pretty specific when it comes to people who have actually searched for specific terms on Google. You want to start out with this audience. However, once you got this audience dialed in and you want to scale your ads, then you would also run custom segment interest. Okay, so again, we have this right here, and as you can see, the audience is between 100 million and 500 million. If we switch and we go to interest based, then you're going to see 10 billion and 1 trillion impressions. Okay, so this is a much, 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 much more broader audience, type of audience, and this is something that you would use if you want to scale. Okay, so these are going to be your best audiences right here. Custom intent, where you specifically type in very specific keywords like this one, okay, based on what you're selling, and then you would create audiences based on this. Now, again, what you want to do is you want to type in as many keywords as possible. So for example, I would add in at least 5 to 10 keywords here, and I will create an audience specifically based on that. Okay, so as you can see, this is much more broader. Okay, these are some very good audiences. Now, next, what you can do is you can target in market audiences. Okay, so these are going to be basically lists pre-built by Google. Okay, and these lists basically are going to be more affinity audiences. Okay, so to say, so you can basically target people on what they are interested in. So we would get here and we would see in market audiences, and we can browse, and as you can see, we have a lot of options. You would go to in market, and for example, you can target people like in beauty and personal care. So these are people who would be interested in this type of topic. So as you can see, this is still pretty broad because we have 10 billion and 1 trillion impressions. Okay, again, this is pretty broad. As you can see on the targeting scale, this is further down the line, and you want to use this if you scale. So again, if you target people who are interested in beauty and personal care, you would select this one, and you can even go a little bit more specific for like hair products, makeup and cosmetics, perfumes and fragrances, and so on. So this is how you would build these specific audiences. Again, these are more broader. Now, the next type of audiences, and this is actually something that not a lot of people are using, is you can target people based on URL. So what you can do here is you can plug in the URLs from your competitors' websites. You can, target similar websites, and you can also look out for your competitors and put in their funnel links in this URL targeting options. Again, here I would recommend you use at least 5 to 10 different URLs in order to, be pretty precise. So the way you can do here is we will go back to custom segments, plus icon, and here we would put in the URLs of people that we want to search for. Now, here you can also plug in websites like, for example, ClickFunnels, okay? Or if you would go to target, for example, course creators or people who are selling communities or courses or stuff like that, you would go ahead and plug in other websites like, for example, school.com. Or you can also target kajabi.com and so on. Of course, you would add here, you would type in a website and add it, kajabi.com as well, edit, school.com, and edit. Okay, so you can target your competitors, and this is actually a very, very good audience. You can target similar websites, and you can target adjacent websites. For example, if you sell to course creators, you would plug in these websites right here. So this is a very good audience. Not a lot of people are using it, but generally speaking, this is like the top 3 best audiences. Okay, after custom segment and after custom interest. Then you can also target people based on live events. So if they got married, for example, you would go here again in audiences, and you would create based on demographics, life events, and so on. You would go here and you would type in life events. You would select the type of audience that you want to target: home renovation, job change, marriage. For example, if you would sell like a marriage course or like coaching or something like this, you would target this one. It's a very good type of audience. So again, this is much, much more broader. As you can see, there are like between 10 billion and 1 trillion impressions. So again, it's very broad. And then you can also based on target based on demographics. This is the broader that you can go, basically, where you would just type in the age, a specific geographical area, and you can target people based on that. Okay. So again, the whole point with these audiences is that you want to start closest home when it comes to targeting. So remarketing list, this is the campaign number 1. Okay, that you want to get started with. If you do not have that, then you would start out with the YouTube audience. Okay, if you have a YouTube channel. If you don't have a YouTube channel, then you will go to custom segment search, and you will plug in 10 to 15 keywords, or 5 to 10 keywords, however many you want to. I would recommend to have at least 10 keywords in there, and you will go ahead and build custom segment search and custom segment interest. Then you would also go to URL targeting, and as you scale, again, you would target these specific audiences. Okay, so this is when it comes to targeting. Now, let's talk about the best practices, okay, when it comes to building all these audiences. So again, you want to use at least 5 to 10 keywords per audience that you would build right here, as I've shown you. And you want to build at least 5 different audiences. Okay, so 5 different audiences, each audience including between 5 to 10 keywords per audience specific. Now, in terms of keywords, you can use short tail keywords and long tail keywords. Okay, so a short one would, for example, be trading. Okay, this is a short one, and you can use 10 of those. A longer keyword would be how to improve trading. And how to improve trading would be a more custom intent type of keyword, because obviously people would be searching for how to improve trading. And you know for sure that if people are searching for this, they might be potentially interested in buying a trading course. So this is a very good keyword to target. I would recommend you to have long tail keywords campaign and a short keyword campaign, basically, where you target like brief keywords. So again, this is the difference. Longer ones are usually high intent, and I recommend to use those. Basically, they work really well. Now, when it comes to finding new keywords, you can definitely use YouTube, Google, and ChatGPT. You can just go on Google, browse for how to improve trading, and you would get similar keywords or similar search examples that you can use for your keywords research. You can also go on Google and you can type in how to improve trading, and a lot more similar searches would come in. What you can do is you can take all those searches, you can take like the best results that you know are the most relevant to your offer. You can plug them into ChatGPT, and then you would tell ChatGPT just simple prompt, tell Chat to basically give you more options like those. So this is a very good way to come up with a lot of different keywords. And again, what you need to do is you need to test out a lot of different audiences and to see which one is the best performing one. Now, this is going to be the same when it comes to website targeting. So as I said, you can target URLs. Here, again, I would recommend you use at least 5 to 10 different websites to build one audience. Okay, so this is basically the secret is when it comes to testing. So when it comes to structuring your campaign and audiences, what you need to do, especially when starting out, is you don't want to have only one campaign, targeting one specific audience. And actually, what you want to do is you want to start out with, I would say, at least 5 different audiences targeting basically 5 different campaigns targeting 5 different audiences. Okay, and you might want to test fewer ads per campaign. So, for example, if you have 10 different ads, you wouldn't build a single campaign going after a single audience with 10 different ads. You would actually take the top 3 ads that probably are the best performance or you think have the highest chances of performing, and you would actually test those top 3 ads with more with every single campaign. Okay, so the same 3 ads in all the 5 different campaigns targeting 5 different audiences, because this way you're going to maximize your chances of having success on YouTube. Okay, this is super key. So when it comes to what's next, when it comes to YouTube targeting, what you need to know is that your focus should be on the creative. Okay, so again, as I said, everything becomes more automated when it comes to targeting. Everything becomes more AI based. So your focus as a marketer should be on the creative itself. All right. So that means that you are basically going to filter people with the copy that you're going to use in your creative, and specifically the first lines and first few seconds of your YouTube ad. Okay, because again, targeting becomes more automated. Targeting becomes broader. So the only way that's left for you to use if you want to basically target people and if you want to filter people is again by the copy that you're going to use in your ad. So for example, the first lines, how you call out your market, these are going to be essential in the future. And again, you should be focusing on the creative and making the best creative as possible. Okay, 80% of the results from a specific campaign are going to come from the creative. So therefore, this is what you should be worrying moving forward. So that's it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, just hit the like button, hit the subscribe button for me. I'm going to post more videos like this. That being said, if you're interested in running YouTube ads, if you need help with scaling your YouTube ads, or if you just want to get more sales, if you're a coach, consultant, course creator, and you just want to get more sales, YouTube ads is a great source of traffic for you. It's a great platform to run ads specifically for the info marketing industry. So if you need help with that, you can just book a free consultation call using the link down below. We're gonna have a simple conversation. We're gonna see, what you need in your business. I'm gonna explain exactly how a strategy works, and we're gonna see if we can help you as well. So with that being said, I'll see you in the next video.